The guys back here at Sanctuary, they must hate us, because originally we kind of led them to believe we'd be leading them to a golden age of the Minutemen, like we'd all be hanging out together and shooting the breeze. We kind of ditched them, and now we only show up when we want to crash for the night or just dump a bunch of garbage in their workshop. That's we don't even leave batteries in the suits of armor for them. We take those with us. Sorry, Preston. It's, we found cooler friends with indoor plumbing. It's, you understand, right? Piper, I know you had like a house and a real job back at Diamond City, but, this is comparable. Hey guys, welcome back to Superfungreat. This is Fallout 4, coming at you with, well, the game feels like it's over, right? Our whole deal was we were looking for our kid. That was like our whole mission. We found him, and dude is thriving. He's got a great job. He's probably got like personal chefs cooking nutrition paste for him. Now we're just, like any father who tries to get back into the working force, we've become employees of our son. We went from searching for him to now we kind of work for him. He sends us out on little errands, and that seems like epilogue stuff. You know what I mean? Like we found him, and he's fine. So now we're just kind of hanging out, taking a tour of the campus over here. We're also, we're playing kind of a double game, the long con. We're convincing the railroad that we're on their side. We're doing a bunch of missions for the railroad, just because I've never done those. So right now we're going to go get like a password from an old polymer lab. I can only imagine there will be a synth enemies in here. Oh no, there's just a robot.
Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
Sure,
I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Oh yeah, dude. Of course.
Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating
Is it
test
really?
results.
I could have threatened a
I am
robot.
pleased to offer you the position of sales coordinator. Expect a
Holy shit, that's my job right
offer
now.
For military funding. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful.
See how defeated we are? Now that we've found our son, we kind of don't give a shit. We've kind of let ourselves go. We're like, yeah, I'll play games with a robot. With a buzzsaw and a syringe. Like, who cares? Our kid's fine, and we're kind of like clowns now.
Please find an open seat.
We got nothing else
We
to
will begin
do.
the presentation. The genesis of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in the research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their graduation when he was founded.
Does this seem like a friendly kind of robot? Like, maybe synths are the future, because I would rather have like, if a robot's going to give me a tour of a place, make her look like a person, not like a floating death machine. Jesus Christ.
That helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees.
They have some convenience stores in New York. I went to a Duane Reade. You ever go to a rich part of town in your city and everything is different? I went to a really rich neighborhood when I was coming back from IKEA in Manhattan. The IKEA's in Brooklyn, but I was catching the subway down in Manhattan. And before I went down, I stopped into this Duane Reade, which is it's referred to as a Duane Reade in New York. It's like Walgreens, other places. That's what I grew up calling it. Anyways, I go into this Walgreens. Dwayne Reed, sorry. I go into this Dwayne Reed. This Dwayne Reed is built... everything in New York, you know how they have to like cram it into old architecture, so everything like used to be an old meatpacking facility or like used to be a firehouse. This thing was like a hollowed out bank with like regal arches and like a staircase leading up to it. And then you go in and there's like I can only describe it. It was like a paper cutout, like a cardboard cutout of a human woman, and then like a screen was on it. So it was like a human silhouette shaped screen with like a woman being projected, and she was just talking about deals. It was very weirdly futuristic because well, a sign could have done that job. So I don't know, it seemed a little expensive for all that it accomplished.
With a business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission.
This is what you want to survive the nuclear apocalypse, right? Not your family or yourself, but your senior thesis. Okay, our only objective now is to complete the research project. And since we have no other motivation to do anything, I guess we can afford to pretend to be scientists. Maybe use a degree that we thought we would never get a chance to use. That's always fun when you get to actually use stuff you studied in college. Although our player character probably did not go to school. Like, what do you think the sole survivor studied? Communications? He was in the military, so I don't know, maybe he was just like an ROTC guy. Okay, we've put in gold, lithium, and this shit, so I feel like I'm playing Full Metal Alchemist here. Okay, what's it gonna make? What is that, a toaster?
Bingo.
It's a piece of power armor in a rust color. Oh wait, no, that's actually just rust. Okay, which combination do we put in to get like a pepperoni pizza, like a Totino's party pizza, huh? What combination gets us an iPhone 7 prototype? That's what they were working on here? How do I get an Xbox One S Scorpio edition? Where is Nick, is what I want to know. Ah, why is Molly hostile? Okay, in the end we just killed the robot that became our friend. Ooh, hello. Now we're gonna be cool. There we go, greaser jacket with jeans. Now we go back to the Institute. Hello, Sean, dear old dad. Going through my midlife crisis. Has nothing to do with the fact that you're an adult and I feel like I've lost my whole life and everything's weird and foreign to me. But I got a new car. I have a hot girlfriend who's half your age, but again, that's not really weird because you're twice my age. It's a lot to process. I'm also moving to California.
Half of you know this already, but something so big, I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the
Who?
Institute.
Oh, us.
Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related.
She didn't tell everybody?
And the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, he made it inside the Institute, and then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess?
Are we gonna
is that it's
celebrate? She's
somewhere
like,
under
so,
the
I have a sheep
They've been
cake,
using a teleportation device to get in
a little
and
bit of
out, so
cheap
it could be
vodka,
anywhere.
What did he find out?
I know
and we're gonna have a little party.
but I've said everything.
Nice. We used to teleport into the teleportation room, but I guess now we just teleport wherever we please. It could have been right on top of this lady. That could have gone bad, but, you know. We got some clout in the Institute. We got our friend, still mopping up that grass. What are you doing?
We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
So I reloaded that shit because, I don't really want the synths to, uprise. Also, I feel like they'll be kind of disappointed when they leave this scientific utopia and find out the railroad live in, like, kind of a shitty hovel where everybody just sleeps out in the open. Oh man, he dropped his contact lens or something. I guess he's planting each blade of
We must speak quickly. I cannot risk being discovered.
of astrograss. What is this called?
I can get the 13 we discussed into
AstroTurf
position.
by hand.
But
It looks like a golf course.
do you think
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver.
I set it up. It's
Hooking that
El
ancient town
Beignet,
water
and the
tower
password
seriously
is
time-consuming.
Institute
Even
Boy
with that
69420.
password. So hand it over and I'll get started. Listen, I need a favor. Z114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
It's safer if you do. Isn't that a Panic at the Disco song title?
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion. was
Yo, this
nothing
water
short
is
of a
beautiful. I want to splash around in this. We're having fun now. People are like, is that the director's son?
revelation. Good to see
No, I
you.
think it's his dad.
Watson can be a little obsessive.
Why is he such a weirdo? I'm like fishing pennies and shit out of here. Dude, we're rich. Fuck the Commonwealth. We got all the money we could ever want right here.
his people will be fighting? I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
Give him a day. He's a robot. What does he have to prepare? Does he have to go kiss his wife and tell her goodbye? I'm just gonna sit on this bench. Give you a day. I'll give you a day, buddy. I got a canteen on my lower back. You think that makes sitting down in a car comfortable? It doesn't. Sit here for 24 hours.
You were missing it.
Mm-hmm.
I have weapons I can give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in maintenance closet 3B. So the ingredients are still...
Uh-huh.
But how do you feel about killing some guards? It could come up after you eliminate the guards.
Kill
remove the
people?
supplies, and blow up
Kill
the
my
power
dad's
plant.
friends? He's actually my son?
Tragic construct.
What the fuck? Oh, this is where I could have put the weapons, but instead I did not. Oh, and... Okay.
That project you helped with, it's coming along. You understand, right?
Wait, who am I supposed to be talking to? The other guy. The robot. The gardening robot.
You have done your part, and we'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
Any news about Liam?
Liam's got his terminal working. When the time is right, we have someone who can operate it. I'll stall Liam as long as I can. But he's anxious to proceed with the old plan. You should avoid him if you can. If he had
Oops,
any
I kinda
info
just
around
went
to,
and
I fear
talked
he'd
to him.
report us.
Also, the footlocker you wanted me to put weapons in was right across from him.
Have any problems?
I don't know why my character is so gung-ho about doing this. I don't know why I want to like undermine my son's job. This is kind of like if Bill Gates' dad was secretly working for Apple. Like, dude, just be proud for Bill Gates, dude. Don't be a jerk to Bill Gates. You're his dad. You want everybody to have a Windows computer. Or maybe you don't care, but you don't work against him. Okay. So now we have to continue working with Father, which is kind of our plan always. We have to go to Nahant Wharf. And we have to walk there. Because even though we have helicopters and teleporters at our disposal, it's still not good enough. We gotta get our pedometers buzzing. We gotta get those steps in. Am I right, dude? I'm gonna call you Travis.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Amen, Travis. The Institute has a lot of globes. I guess they don't want to forget what the Earth looks like. They're very globe happy. Like, really, we can't ask them to hitch a ride on their big blimp or in a plane. We have to walk through the water like Moses. We're meeting up with a courser. We're also heading to a place called the Flotilla? I forget what it's called. Libertalia. Libertalia is this raider camp. It's based on a bunch of little islands made out of like shipwreckage. It's actually like a pretty creative location. So I guess some more of like the artsy raiders moved into this place. I don't know. But it's creative to say the least.
I'm ready to move in, sir. So we should plan on heavy resistance.
Is since having sunglasses
to go in?
standard issue? Like, why is part of the Courser uniform looking cool? Ooh, a computer. Let me guess, this will let me deactivate all the turrets I just spent an hour killing. Yep. Look at these guys, it's like something out of the Goonies. They built all these clubhouses. It's adorable. Take a little nap. No one's gonna find us. Imagine you're like infiltrating a base and then you just find a bed and you put your head down for a quick 10. Like if James Bond was infiltrating the lair of Spectre or whatever. And he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a quick little nip. Put my head down for a little. All the guards are like, is he still sieging the base? Because I can't seem to find him anymore. They find us like sleeping. They're like, he's so peaceful. It's like, we can't kill him like this. Look at him. He's like a baby. They wait for us to wake up, and then you know, then it goes back underway. Captain's quarters. This is it. So we're gonna fight Gabriel, who I guess named himself after an angel. It's a little on the nose, but we'll see.
There's something important I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down,
it's kind of a mouthful, considering I'm sure he's gonna like be shooting at us the second we go in there.
Jesus, what a mouthful.
Then talk fast, sir.
Oh,
Just
okay.
make sure you get it right. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Once again, I am just as sarcastic as I guess whoever wrote the sarcastic lines for the Lone Wanderer. We could have a machete. Not the Lone Wanderer, the Sole Survivor. Le fusil terrible. This is, of course, the gun from Les Mis.
Bingo.
Okay, we took the Scrounger Mark III perk, so we're going to be finding even more ammo. Which means, I guess, we're going to be finding, like, an inconvenient amount. We're going to be biting into, like, an ear of corn and get some 10mm bullets stuck in our teeth. We could use Gabriel's personal computer. Read his fanfic. Oh god, he makes a lot of... He posts a lot to LiveJournal. This is the kind of lore you know, video games are doing this more and more where they're cramming the lore and the storytelling into side things. I don't want to read that shit. I want you to just tell it to me. And another thing is, where did they get all of these safes? Have you ever picked up a safe? They're heavy. That's like the point, that they're hard to move. So I don't know who robbed like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, found all these safes, and then I don't know who had to like carry them up all those rickety 2x4 stairs that we climbed to the top of like a barely staying up shipwreck. It just seems like a lot of work for one grenade, 2 hits of a drug, and a pulse mine. You know what I mean? I mean, it makes like a cool side table. It adds to the decor, I understand, but it's a little much.
Well done. Gear, I guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
You okay?
Surprised I remembered that.
Figured it might be prettier.
Take them out!
Nice work, sir. I'll take the synth back. This is X688, ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
Say hi to Dad for me. Just kidding, he's my son. Keep forgetting that. Hey, did you take my dead bodies too? I wanted their shoes and clothes and junk.
I'm through.
Nice. Nice master terminal you got there, dude. Also, I don't know how you wired this to that. That's like, I guess Bluetooth is still going strong after the apocalypse. Well, we did it. We delivered letters to everyone in this weird-ass neighborhood. Yeah, next time we're gonna go back to Daddy, Father, our son, Sean, and continue working for him. And then eventually, I guess, just betray all of our friends at the railroad. This seems like a wasted place now. I mean, these people built this clubhouse. No one's gonna live here? We can't live here? Clean it up a bit? I mean, I know maybe like a strong gust of wind would knock it all over, but... Jump, Nick. Jump. No? Don't do it, buddy. Anyways, leave a sub, leave a like, leave a comment. Appreciate it. Signing off. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy.